warn you, there's something about to change. We're standing at the border where history is made. We're cranking up the lights now so everyone can see. It's all happening right now. We're gonna make you believe. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what we wanna. We'll blow the roof off. Everybody's coming. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. We'll make the whole world hear us. So throw your hands up high. We're about to show you why they fear us. Here comes the battle cry. Here comes the battle cry. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what we wanna. We'll blow the roof off. Everybody's coming. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get. It's about to get.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, cowboys and cowgirls of all sizes, to the Oklahoma State Shoot here and just outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're going to get together here. We got our top 10 shooters in the nation right here, right now at this shoot in Oklahoma. We're going to count them down. We're going to take a picture of them. Y'all welcome them as they come down. We got in 10th place, K9. Come on down. We got Wishbone is number 9. Come on down. We got the one and only Joby Wells in number 8. Come on down. Number 7, old Cuz Quigley. Come on down, Quigley. We got Possum here out of, number 6. Kid Curry, number 5. Come on down, kid. And the one and only Jackass Giles, come on down, is number 4, guys. The gentleman from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, come on down. We got Mongoose, come on down, buddy. Mongoose, they said. And the number 1 is Bradley Quick, come on down. All right, everybody, look at these 10 shooters here. They're our top 10 for today's shootout. We're going to take a picture of them and get them all looking good and set them up. Now, while they're getting that done, I'm going to bring up my my hand judges here so that we'll all know. The caller, which is me, will be Jesse James. Yeah, y'all go ahead and Claude. And my scorekeeper is Christy over here. She's going to be my scorekeeper for us. That's Jackass Giles' wife. We call her Miss Jackass. Gabe Garrett is going to be my range master. Y'all give him a big round of applause. He's going to handle range for me today. My hand judge number 1 will be Billy the Kid here. He'll be on lane number 1. Missouri Jim will be on lane number 2. We've got Rooster No Hit. He's going to be down there on lane number 3. And who is this? Hillbilly Gunslinger. Oh, I should have looked up. No. Yeah. He's on. Yeah, he's. Unless y'all changed him out. All right. One of my painters is going to go down and paint the ranges after we knock the hits off of them so that we can see who the next shooter is hitting them. It's going to be the governor here is my number 1 painter. Yeah, yay for the governor. And Mr. Hyde's going to be way down there on 6. Look like an old dirt buster down there, so y'all give him a big round of applause. Okay, now that we got all of our shooters up, got our pictures taken, we're going to call our shooters. K9 in 10th place is going to shoot on lane number 1. Wishbone's going to shoot on lane number 2. Wishbone had lane choice, and he chose number 2. So I'm going to turn it over to my range master, Gabe Garrett, and let him get us started. So go ahead, Gabe.
All right, gentlemen. Got my hand judges here. Let's load and make ready.
Load and make ready's been given. Now, so that everybody knows, we shoot a real .45 pistol. That pistol is can't shoot by itself. You have to pull the hammer back to shoot it. We load a .45 shell in it, drilled out to a shotgun primer, and we put a wax bullet in it, and it shoots that wax bullet 750 feet per second. We've got them lined up. We're going to find out who can shoot the fastest in lane number 1 and 2. Stand by.
And judges are down. My line is ready.
Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a no time and a no time, so that's okay. That's okay. We'll call it a tie. We'll let them do it again. These are single action guns. You have to pull the hammer back to shoot it, so let's see what we do this time.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. My line's ready.
Line's ready. Good luck to you, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Another no time and a no time. They're just shake the nervousness off so they can start heading. You can hear the audience rooting for their favorite shooter back there. I think it's loud enough to where you can hear. If it ain't, y'all hoop and holler a little louder. Okay, be quiet. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Well, we got a no time and a no time. That's all right, folks. They just got to get them jitters shaken off. They know they're both fast, and they know they both got to shoot fast. So we'll see what happens here. Key performance indicator is what we call a KPI. So they have to shoot under a certain time, or it don't count. Thank you, Mr. Gabe Garrett. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got 2 good hits. We got a 405 in lane number 1, but a 414 was right after it. 405 is a little over his 402 KPI, so his 405 does not count. And the 414, guess what? It doesn't count either, so they're just shaking it off a little bit. They have to shoot under their KPI. Lane number 1's got a 402, and lane number 2 has a 387. They have to get below that, thousandths of a second. Thank you, Mr. Gabe Garrett. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. That's what we call a slip cock, when you don't get the hammer all the way back and your thumb slides off and the bullet don't go off, and they both did that at the same time. They're pretty well matched up here, so they're missing at the same time and slip cocking at the same time. Let's see if we can change that. Thank you, Gabe Garrett. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Oh, we got 2 good hits there. We got a 372 on lane 1, but a 365 was waiting on it over here, and both of them are in their KPI, so that'll change our score a little bit to not to 1.
Line's ready.
Line's ready. Thank you, Gabe Garrett. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 387 in lane number 1, but a 359 was waiting on it. Now they're warmed up, and they're getting at it. So our score right now is not to 2.
Line is ready.
Thank you, sir. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. .355 in lane number 1 and a 340 in lane number 2. So we'll give that round to Wishbone. We'll send K9. He'll go down to 5 and 6 down there, and he'll just sit in the catbird seat there just a little bit and wait for another shooter to come down there. He hasn't lost. He just got a 1X is all. So he'll move down there and wait for another shooter, and we'll call up Joby Wells. Come on down. He'll have lane choice between 1 and 2, and he will pick 1. He'll leave Wishbone in number 2. All right, Wishbone just went up there to run a rod through his gun to make sure he got the wax out of that barrel right there. He's back up here.
All right, John. Let's load and make ready.
After the good handshake between the two contestants, the range master says load and make ready. So that's what we're doing now. And keep our sponsors handy as we talk about them. We got Monocle Holsters is one of our holster and belt sponsors for our corporate sponsors. Royal Racks is another, and a Cow Lot in Denver, Colorado for hats. If you need a hat, you can call them, order it online, and they'll fix it for you, build it for you. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Thank you, Gabe Garrett. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. All right, we got a no time and a 3:71 starting this thing out. I'll tell you a little story about Joby Wells. He is one of our world championships in a different organization. No hit on 2. Uh-oh, he lost that 3:71. It's not tonight. So Joby Wells was our world championship in another organization. He just got that title just the other day, so we're pretty dang happy for him. Line's ready. Thank you, Gabe. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 3:45 in lane number 1, no time in lane 2, so that score will be 1-0. Thank you, Gabe Garrett. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. All right, we got a no time and a 3:41 in lane 2. Good shot, Wishbone. We'll tie that score up 1-1. Good shooting, Cowboys. Now that's 341 thousandths of a second. That's just below the blink of an eye, so that's pretty fast. So you people just sit back and watch this. Line's ready. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. Ooh, we got a 340 in lane number 1 and a 341 in lane number 2. Now that's the second time that Wishbone has shot that 341 in a row, but Joby said, I'm not, huh? Wishbone. He hit a pole down there on the bottom, which doesn't count, but he got a score on it, but it doesn't count, so we had to wipe that out. But that's darn good shooting. Don't you people think so? Yeah. Okay. We ready? Thank you, Gabe. Here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set. Ooh, a swing and a miss. That's all right. Score is 2-1 right now. Wishbone says, I hope I tied up. Doesn't hurt for anybody to say a little prayer right quick. Here we go. Thank you, Gabe. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set. All right, we got a 338 in lane number 1 with a 346 in lane number 2. Good shooting, guys. We'll give that round to Joby Wells. We'll send Wishbone down to 5 and 6. He'll have choice of lanes that he wants down there against K9, and we'll let them, he's going to take lane 5. So we'll put K9 on lane 6. And we will call up Quigley. Come on down, cuz. He's going to pick lane number 1. He's going to move him over to 2. Okay, now y'all just going to sit still for a minute, 1 and 2, because we're going to shoot 5 and 6 off. Okay, you hear me, Quig? All right, 5 and 6. Don't matter, they're not shooting yet. Oh, Joby's shooting down there. Oh, here he comes. He gets lane choice. He chose 5. Yep. K9 will be on 6. Load make ready's been given. These two guys have shot a lot together. Good competitors. I think pretty good friends, really. But when you step on that line, it's a dog-eat-dog world. The best has to win. And we'll see who that is here in just a minute. Thank you, Gabe Garrett. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 342 in lane number 5 and a 360 in lane number 6. Score will be 1-0. Line's ready. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a no time in 5 and a 379 in 6. That'll change the score a little bit, 1-1. Now, as you notice, when they're lined up there and they get ready, the range master looks them over and makes sure everything's legit and ready to go, and then he tells me line's ready. Then I push this little button to set the timer, and we're on. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on line. Shooters set. We got a no time in a 377 in lane number 6. That should make my score 1-2. Yeah. This is how it works, folks. Line's ready. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 356 in lane 5 and a 371. That's going to tie it up 2-2. I do believe next blinking light determines the winner if it's under his KPI. Y'all go ahead and root for him for a minute. You got a second. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, there it is. 348 in lane number 5, 361 in lane number 6. That will give K9 10th place. Y'all give him a big round of applause. Wishbone will just sit there in the catbird sheet, and we'll wait till we see what happens up here in 1 and 2. We've got Quigley in lane number 1 and Joby Wells in lane number 2. They're coming up here to get ready to rock and roll. Load make ready's been given. Nope. We got a man down range. We have to wait till he gets through playing down there. It's an artist. He's painting. Yeah. All right, Quigley's out of the great state of Colorado, lives in a fantastic place up there in the mountains, loves motorcycles, plays all over the place. We just had a big shoot at his place there in Colorado. Had a good time. Joby Wells is a Louisiana man down there in Louisiana, way down south. You know, you think you'd have the Louisiana accent, but I think he's no Texas boy, to tell you the truth. I just feel that. I don't know for sure, but it's the way it is. So you got two championships here battling each other. Hang on, folks. We're going to see what happens. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a no time and a 341 out of lane 2. They're going to reload and do it again and see what happens. Thank you, Gabe. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 313 in lane number 1 and a 320 in lane number 2. Folks, that is super fast. Not too many people in this United States can hit them marks right there. It's 1-1. Thank you, Gabe. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. 3:29 in lane number 1, no time in lane number 2. That'll change the score a little bit, 2-1. There may be a 2 show up here pretty quick. They're getting all ready. Thank you, Gabe. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 3:24 in lane number 1. That'll take the win there for Mr. Quigley. As soon as they get unloaded and show clear, we will send Joby Wells down to 5 and 6. He'll go down there and he'll get to shoot against Wishbone down there on 5 and 6 as we go down and paint the targets and make them look good. So we'll see what happens. Joby Wells is going to take 5. He's going to put Wishbone on 6 down there. We'll shoot that off and then we'll come up here to 1 and 2 again. Load and make ready has been given. Both these boys have gotten 1 X. So if they get a second X, they will be in 9th place. All right, folks, we're getting ready here. Range master's looking them over, making sure everything's right. Here we go. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. All right, we got a 3:44 in lane number 5 and a 3:57 in lane number 6. That'll give us 1-0 in that. These boys have to concentrate hard to get them shots out of there. We'll see what happens on the next round. All right. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 3:20 in lane number 5 and a 3:41 in lane number 6. They're coming out as fast as they can. If you don't think that ain't easy, you try to get a single action, pull that hammer back, pull that gun out of that holster, and shoot that wax bullet at that target. That's how fast they got to do it. Here we go. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on line. Shooters set. We got a no time and a 3:45 in lane number 6 down there. So that'll change our score a little bit, 2-1. It's not over yet, folks. We have to have 3 winning hits to win the round, and it has to be under their KPIs. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Is it over his KPI? All right, that's 3 down for Joby Wells. We'll give Wishbone 9th place. Give him a good big round of applause, guys. He shot all weekend through all these shooters just to get to that point. That's pretty amazing. Okay. With that said, Joby Wells will sit there and just hang on and see who comes up from 1 and 2. We've got Quigley down here. He is in 7th place. He's going to come up and shoot with Possum in 6th place. So Possum took lane number 1. Quigley's got lane number 2. We'll see who goes down to shoot with the famous Joby Wells here in just a minute. Who gets to stay here?
All right, gentlemen, that's
Load make ready's been given, so we'll just wait and see. While they're loading and making ready, I want to talk about some of our sponsors here right quick that we have up here. We have Milo's Tea up here. They kept us plenty fed and different drinks and stuff. River Bend Arena here is where we're getting to shoot at. Y'all, everybody give them a big round of applause for letting us have this place. Turned out real good. Video equipment is Mongo and Winch out of Colorado. Guff Cars Unlimited is another sponsor that we have out of Louisiana. Cowboy Shooting Stuff is JL back there in the back. He's here with us. He's our gunsmith. Y'all give him a big round of applause. He sells all kinds of stuff to us. Gives a lot of stuff away. Freeboat Rangers out of Burke Burnett is one of the team. Black Rock Flail, Missouri Jim Kelly, and Gabe Garrett is our sponsors for our video on today. So give everybody a big round of applause. We're fixing to get started. Line's ready. Thank you, Gabe. Here we go, boys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 420 on one and an old time on two. That'll start it out. Now, Quigley and Possum are from the same club. They shoot together all the time, and here they are in the finals doing it again out of the great state of Colorado. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 436. Possum is not playing around. He said, Quigley, you better get on the stick. Quigley said, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be there. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And we got a 431. That'll take the win for Quigley here on lane number one. So we'll send, Possum on lane number one will take that win. We'll send Quigley down to 5 and 6 against Joey Wells, and we'll see what happens down there on 5 and 6. Quigley's going to take, yeah. Possum going to go run a rod through his gun and get ready for the next shooter coming up. We'll call him in a minute. We're going to shoot 5 and 6 off. We got Quigley on 5 and Joby Wells on 6. Now you want to see some fast times. Watch this. Smoking fast, they say. Load make ready's been given. So we're going to see what happens here. We've got a pistol we're going to give away today, and we had raffle tickets for all week and all this weekend. People were buying to get this pistol, and we're going to give one away today. Is that right, Miss Sassy? She said that's right. All right, line is ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 322 in lane number one, but a 305 was awaiting on it. Now, with that pistol I was talking about that we're giving away is J.L. Hamilton from, I forget exactly, I always call him J.L. Rawhide is what I do, but it's Cowboy Shooting Stuff is the name of his outfit that he does, so we want to give him the credit for the pistol. Line's ready, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 341 in lane number 5, but a 334. We're sitting there looking at it. All right, it's going to be not to 2. Quigley said that's no big deal. I'm used to this. I like coming from behind. Thank you, Gabe. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. And we got a no time in a 309 in lane number 6. I do believe that takes a win there for Joby Wells, doesn't it? All right, that's going to put Quigley in 8th place. Y'all give him a big round of applause. All right, Kid Curry's going to come up in lanes 1 and 2 to take on Possum. He's going to pick lane number 1. He's going to put Possum in lane number 2. Joby Wells is going to stick around down there and wait for one of these guys to come down. He said he's going to work his way back up to lane 1 and 2.
All right, I got everybody here. Let's load and make ready.
Load and make ready's been given, so these boys will load up, and we'll see what the heck happens here, because these are two competitive shooters against each other. It's amazing how good of friends we all are. We travel together, we shoot together, we mainly stay in the same hotels. We all have a good time, but when you step up on this line, it's competition. It's competitor against competitor, and sometimes it gets a little hairy up here. But that's what we do. And then after we get through, we shake hands, hug each other, and go on to the next round. That's who we are and what we do. How we coming, Range Master?
We're ready to go now.
Ready to go. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 386 in lane number 1, but a 401 is there too, so we'll put it down and reload and do another one and find out what happens after that one. We've got trophies, we got belt buckles, we got pins, we got all kinds of stuff. We even got money for first, second, third.
Line's ready.
Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Anticipation on lane 2. All right, we'll give that shot to lane number 1 then. So our score will be 2-0. We get a little anxious sometime and draw that gun just a little bit too fast every once in a while, but that's the name of the game, fast draw.
Here we go, gentlemen.
Line's ready, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 387 in lane number 1 and 420 in lane 2. That 387 is going to take the win here. We're going to sit there and send Possum down to 5 and 6 against Joby Wells. Yep, and we'll let Kid Curry sit here in the catbird seat and wait for our next shooter to come up here in just a minute, but we're going down to 5 and 6 right now. Possum walks down there, and he's going to take lane 5. He's going to move Joby Wells over to 6. Sometimes I think Joby gets in that one of them lanes that he don't want in just so they move him over. Now he don't care. He don't care which lane he shoots in. Load make ready has been given, so we'll get ready to rock and roll. It's a lot of fun, folks. We work hard all weekend just to get to these spots right here. There is several people out in the audience, and so they're getting loaded up here, thinking about each other and what they're going to do, and hand judges are giving them their shells and seeing if they're ready. They sit down, the range master looks them over and makes sure everything's okay with them, and then he tells me they're ready. Line's ready. Thank you, Gabe, because here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 414 in lane number 5, but 330 was sitting there waiting on it. So we'll load up and we'll do it again. There you go. Line's ready. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. There you go. We got a no time on 5 and a 3:36 on 6. Now, a lot of times you notice the crowd gets real loud about right now. And then all of a sudden they get real quiet and you can hear a pin drop and hit the floor before these shooters pull them guns and shoot them targets. So all we're doing is sitting here waiting now, range master, to get them ready. Thank you, Gabe. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 421 here and a 336. I do believe that round goes to Joby Wells in lane number 6. That will put Possum in 7th place. Y'all give him a big round of applause. There you go. Joby's just hanging on to that as long as he can. Now we got down here on lane 1 and 2, we got Mr. Jackass Giles coming down. He's going to pick his lane between 1 and 2. He's going to take lane number 2, and he's going to send Kid Curry over to lane number 1. We're going to get these guys, they get up here and handshake each other and get ready to load their bullets when he tells them to after they get through painting down there at 5 and 6. You can't pull a gun out when you got a man down range. That's one of the major rules for us. We very safety conscious and making sure that we've got everything just right before we start. And that's what we're doing down there. Mr. Hyde got his artist work over with. Now we're coming back up to 1 and 2. Let's go. Load and make ready's been given. So here we go, Cowboys. Let's hear it for them one more time. I think we got about 87 to 100 people in here. I couldn't tell. I couldn't count them all. So just letting y'all know, you know, we got a big crowd. Had people shooting all weekend to get to this spot. I almost made it, by golly. If it had been a couple of them lose a couple more times, I'd have probably got in there. And I'd have gave them hell. All right, Cowboys, lines ready. Congratulations, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooter, set. Ooh, we got a 382 in lane number 1 and a 314 in lane number 2. Loading up to do it again. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on line. Shooters set. All right, we got a 369, but a 315 was waiting on it. My range master is Gabe Garrett. He checks them all out, makes sure they're ready, and he tells me line's ready. That means I got to do my job. And he's my boss, and I have to do the job. He owns the range. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a no time on 1 and a 342. 342 doesn't count, he said. All right. So we go back to where we at? Not to 2, okay. We're at not to 2 right now. We're looking for that third hit. And Kid Curry said, I'm looking for that first hit. Here we go, gentlemen. He can do it. He's been here before. Shooters on line. Shooters set. 418 in lane number 1, a 341 in lane number 2. Neither one of them count. They're both over their KPIs. We'll scratch that out. We'll do it again. Whew. This is when we tell them to breathe, take a breath of air. They're up there on that line. And line's ready. Thank you, Gabe. Shooters on line. Shooters set. Good fast light. They both miss. That's all right. Yeah. That light goes off about every 2 to 7 seconds. So you got your choice of waiting until when it comes on to pull that gun and shoot. If you shoot before it comes on, it's a no-no. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 366 in lane 1, but a 314 in lane 2 is 314. Can you see it? Can you see it? We got to go down range and look at it. See if we've got a hit. Do-do-do-do. Da-do-do-do. No hit on 2. So that'll change our score a little bit. 1 to 2 now. That ain't exactly the way Kid Curry wants it, but he said, I'll take it.
Reload if you need to.
He's letting them load up and get ready. So it's 1-2 now, so let's see what happens. Jackass says, well, I'll give you one chance. You better make it good. So here we go.
All right, shooters, here we go. My line's ready.
Line's ready. Good luck to you, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. We got a no time and a 3:21. That one you can see. Round over with. Jackass will stay right here. We'll send Kid Curry down to 5 and 6 against Joby Wells. Downrange has been called. Kid Curry will go down to 5 and 6. He'll pick his lane. He'll choose which lane he wants, and Joby will be on the other one. 6. He's going to move Joby over to 5. Joby said, I like that lane better. Both of them are in red shirts. It's going to be hard to tell who's who down there, but we'll figure it out down here at the end. So, you bet the guy in the red shirt wins? I bet he does too, you know. Yeah, with the fastest shot. All right, Picasso is done down here, Gabe. Load and make ready's been given. All right, we got Louisiana against Texas. So this ought to be a good match down here. And like I said, these guys have shot together many, many times. We got the world champion in lane number 5 that just finished up the world championship. And then lane 6, we got Kid Curry. If you ain't never been to the Texas Steakhouse, you ought to go check it. They got the range right behind it. And you go out there and you can try this thing out and see how you like it. Thank you, Gabe Garrett. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, 2 good hits. We got a 323 in lane number 5, but a 358 was over there too. Whew. Man. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooter set. All right, we got a 3-3-1 in lane number 5. No time in 2. 2 to not. We're waiting for them to get loaded up here. And Mr. Gabe's letting me know. He said line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. We got a no time and a 372 over in lane number 6. That'll change the score a little bit. 2-1. Yep. It's a battle. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooter set. Ooh, we got a 365 in lane number 5 and a 380 in lane number 6. 365 does not count. So that'll tie it up 2-2. So the next blinking lights you see on them 2 targets will win if it's under his KPI. They both fist bump right quick, get ready to go. They're good competitors. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooter set. Ooh, 2 good hits, Cowboys. We got a 336 in lane number 5 and a 357 in lane number 6. That round will go to Joby Wells in lane number 5. That will put Kid Curry. Y'all give him a big old round of applause. 6th place. Yeah. Heck yeah. Now.
6th place. Now we're pulling up the gentleman.
The gentleman, come on down, buddy. You got lane choice between 1 and 2 against Jackass Giles. He's going to take 2 and put Jackass on 1. Jackass said that's my best lane anyway. They're getting together here. Load and make ready. Let's hear a little noise out here in the audience. There you go. That's what we like to hear, folks. And then they get real quiet because you could hear a pin drop in here waiting for these guys to shoot off. Here we go.
All right, hand judges are down. My line's ready.
Thank you, Gabe Garrett. Shooters on line. Shooter, set. We got a no time in 1 and a 3:95 in 2. Giles looks over at him and says, He said the jackass has got a lot of kick to it.
Line's ready.
Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. And he just showed us 315 in lane number 1, 387 in lane number 2. We're tied up 1-2-1. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. All right, we got a no time and a 387. That'll change our score just a little bit. 1-2. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 331 against a 389. That'll tie us up 2-2. Next blinking light under their KPI will be the winner. We'll send the other one down to 5 and 6 and let them shoot it out with Joby Wells down there.
Take a deep breath. Ready to go. My line's ready.
Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 3-3-3. That's my favorite shot right there. And a 385 in lane 2. So we'll take the gentleman and we'll move him down to 5 and 6. He's got lane choice down there to pick on Joby Wells, and let's see what the gentleman can do with Joby Wells. All right, he is going to take lane number 5, put Joby over in lane number 6. My range master's down there getting them settled up, getting them ready. We're waiting for the governor to finish his famous Picasso down here. Now we're loading and make ready to get loaded up. Handshakes over with, nervousness piling up. We've got to rock and roll and go. All right, folks, as you can see, the line's ready from the range master, Gabe Garrett. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Ooh, we got a 382 in lane number 5, but a 330 was waiting on it. We're off and running right off the bat. The gentleman said he wants this bad. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. All right, we got a no time in 5 and a 330 on 6. That'll make our score not to 2. Gentleman said it ain't over with yet. I still can come back, and he does. So we'll see what happens. Joby said, if not if I can help it. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Ooh, a 377 in lane number 5, but a 343 was waiting on it. So that's round going to Joby Wells. We'll put the gentleman in 5th place. How do y'all like that? Hey! All right. Now up here in lane number 1, and 2, we're gonna call Mongoose up here, and he is gonna have lane choice, and we'll see what he wants to do against Jackass. He's taking 2. He's moving the Jackass to 1. All right. Great job, gentlemen. Coming a long ways. All right. These guys are fist bumping, shaking, winking at each other. No, maybe not winking, but getting ready. Y'all give them a big round of applause, guys. They're up here on 1 and 2. Some of the best right here. They're going to battle it out and see who goes down there and plays with Joby Wells down there at 5 and 6. Joby's hanging in down there. He said, I'm going to work my way back up here to 1 and 2. Y'all just hang on, you know. He's got the famous blue miracle juice to clean his barrel out with and make that wax so slick that it flies out of there like crazy. So he's getting geared up for it. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we're coming out with a fast 319 in lane number 1. Mongoose missed on that one, but he said it ain't over yet. Hang in there. I'm coming out strong. Yeah. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We got a 3:19 on 1 and a no time on 2. Margo said, I'm not sweating the big stuff. You know, I know what's going on here. I'll just come on back in there. And he will. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. Well, we got a 340 in lane number 1. But that don't count. And Mongoose got a 348. That counts. So we're going to make that score 2-1 now. Mongoose said, I told you it wasn't over yet. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 336. To a 355. So that round goes to Jackass. He's going to stay right there. We're going to send Mongoose down to 5 and 6 right quick. He's going to shoot against the famous Joby Wells down there on 5 and 6. He got lane choice. So you going down there, Mongoose, and show him how to do it. He'll pick a lane when he gets back here. He's going to run that rod through that gun right quick and make sure it doesn't have a piece of wax in it, slow him down. Because he knows he got to shoot fast, and that's what he does. All right. While we're waiting for that to happen and him to get ready, we'll thank our sponsors again. Our sponsors are Monocle Hosters for supplying us with hosters and belts, and Aurora Wax for the wax that we have. The Cow Lot for the hats that they make for us. We appreciate all of them guys. Also for cowboy shooting stuff, for bringing the guns and the ammo out for us to use and get when we need them. And if we break a gun, we got J.L. Hamilton back there repairing guns and getting them ready for the next round. Thought I went off air there. He loves cleaning them guns. He loves getting them fixed up and ready. So that's what we do now. Mongoose coming back. He's going down to lanes 5 and 6, and he'll pick his lane down there. He's going to take 6, move Joby over to 5. Joby said, I knew it. I was standing on 6. I knew he'd take that. 2 good competitors here. We're going to thank the Mongo and Wentz for sponsorship and the video equipment. Golf Cars Unlimited for sponsoring. Cowboys shooting stuff back there with JL. Freebolt Rangers out of Berkman back Foxville, Missouri, Jim and Kelly and Gabe Garrett. We're going to thank the River Bend Arena for letting us have such a good place to shoot in while they're getting loaded up, because it's really been a great. We're going to clear our board and get ready. They're loading up right now, and I'm waiting for the boss, Gabe Garrett, to tell me we are ready. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 325 in lane number 5. We got a 358 in lane number 6. We're going to load up. We're going to do it again. We're shooting single action pistols here. They don't shoot yourself. You have to pull the hammer back and pull the trigger to shoot it. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. We got a 326 in lane number 5. No time in lane number 6. That'll make our score 2-0. But it's all right. Mongoose said I'm used to that. Doesn't scare me a bit. I'll come out blazing saddles. Line's ready, Cowboys. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. Ooh, we got a 320 in lane number 5 and a 352 in lane number 6. That's round elimination going to Joby Wells. We'll get Mongoose. We'll put him in 4th place. Y'all give him a big round of applause. And we're narrowing it down pretty fast. All right, we're coming up right now. Mr. Brad Quick, he's going to pick lane 1 and 2 and see where he wants to shoot at. He's going to shoot against Jackass Giles here. He's going to pick lane number 1, put Jackass in lane number 2. Whew. All right, we got 3 of our fastest shooters coming up here, 1 and 2, and then who loses there has to go down against Joby Wells down at 5 and 6. So we'll see. You're going to see some 2s popping now. Just hang on. They know they got to do it to win it. And they know they got to hit it to win it. So we'll just watch what happens. They're getting ready. Getting all powdered up. Man, it's going to be amazing. This is where it gets hot. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. $2.95 right off the bat out of there. Whew. And a load time on 2. I told you we're going to see some 2s. Jackass says, that ain't nothing. What's this? Told you them jackasses got a kick. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. $2.95 again. Man, that's amazing. 2-0. That's 2 $2.95s in a row, man. See if we can make it 3. No. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Okay, we'll take a 316 in lane number 2. Lane number 1, I guess he fell asleep. I don't know what happened here. He was surprised for that 295. He just went to sleep on it. All right, he's awake now. Here we go. Line's ready. Good luck, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. And we got a 305 and an no time. So Bradley Quick will take that round. We'll send Jackass down to 5 and 6, and he'll get to play with Joby Wells down there. And 2 good friends, 2 good competitors down there on 5 and 6 fixing to shoot. And Jackass, you'll have lane shorts when you get down there. And then lane 5, he said. So we'll put Joby Wells down there on 6, and which is where he's used to be at. And Bradley Quick, he'll just go rod his gun out, come back there in the catbird seat, and he'll sit down. He'll wait, see which one of them's going to win to come back up and shoot against him. And then we'll shoot for the big championship up here on 1 and 2. So with that said, them boys are getting loaded up. Load and make ready's been given. As you can tell, you're looking at our sponsors on TV there. And then we're going to get these boys loaded up and get ready to rock and roll. Now, do we still have tickets, Sassy, for the gun? We do. We got tickets left. Oh, my gosh. Y'all better hurry up and buy them before Sassy does. You know. Thank you, JL, for giving us that gun to do it with. It helps pay for the video equipment. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. Three, 14 on 5, no time on 6. We're getting all powdered up here. Get them hands good and dry. And our grips. And then we'll get ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. Ooh, here we go, a 326 on 5 and a 314 on 6. That'll change the score just a little bit. 1-1. There's no telling. There's no telling what these two guys can do. Great friends and great competitors here. Yeehaw, he said. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. 315 and a 354. That will change the score a little bit. 2-1. Whew. Everybody's tensed up over here. They're on their tiptoes waiting to see who's going to win this thing. Go, gunfighters. Go, gunfighters. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. 317 in lane number 5, 329 in lane number 6. That'll give Jackass Giles the win on that one. He'll get to come back up here to 1 and 2 and go against Brad Quick. We will give Joby Wells. Will end up in 3rd place. Y'all give them a big round of applause. They fought it hard and they got here. Now we're going to send Jackass back up here to 1 and 2. And Brad Quick's got lane choice. So he's staying in 1, going to put Jackass in 2. Now the way this looks, folks, is Jackass has 1X. Bradley Quick has none, so if Jackass beats him, they swap lanes and do it again. But if Bradley Quick beats Jackass, it's over. All right? So they're getting everything painted up and ready to come back down here to finish it off with. So Jackass is went in there to clean his gun right quick. There you go. You hear them hollering for each other. Bring it on, folks. Let's hear it. We got a Texas man and an Arkansas man here. We're fixing to battle it out right here. Uh-oh. The way I understand, Brad Quick's the one that got Giles into this, talked him into doing it. Now they're up here battling each other for it to see who takes the first place. Load make ready's been given, so good luck to you, Cowboys. I guarantee you we're going to see some 2s here, some low 3s, some 3 flats, 302, 295. We may even set a world record right here. Who knows? All right, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. That was a long line. Anticipation on 2? Okay, we'll give it to 1. That 392 ain't worth a crap anyway. He just gets it because of anticipation. So it'll be 1 tonight. We'll do this again.
Just breathe and wait for it.
Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to warm that light up a little bit for you. All right.
Here we go. My line's ready.
Shooters on the line. Shooters set. 317 in lane 1, but a 303. I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming. It is 1-1 now. Yaw. All kinds of jokes flying out here. All right, good luck to you, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. No time in a 313 out of lane number 2. It is 1-2. Whew. They're all going crazy here thinking, man, we got women fainting and we got men jumping up and down, bouncing off the walls. We don't know what we're doing. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. Sorry, guys. All right. I'll slow it down a little bit. Had to get y'all reset, ready to go. You ready? Shooter on the line. Shooter set. 303 in lane number 1. No time in lane number 2. Whew, it's 2-2. Next blinking light under their KPIs. The toughest part of the whole shoot is right now. Here we go, 2-2. They're getting ready.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. My line's ready.
Line's ready. Good luck to you, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters set. 301 to a 319. Bradley Quick took that round. That'll put Jackass in second place, Brad Quick in first place. That's how it's done, folks. 2 of the best shooters we have in the country battling it against each other, and that's what we do when we get ready to rock and roll.